What kind of monetization schemes might be emerging around web video?
Well, I think we're at an interesting juncture in the market right now where you've seen sort of the one-way flow of content from the television online. And as it reaches different places online, it's in some ways gained value because consumers have interacted with it. They've rated it, they've commented on it, they've shared it through their social networks. All of these things, I think, have created value around the content. And we're on the front end of bringing that full circle back to the television, where you're seeing TVs with interactive apps. You're seeing more and more rich services available on the television, and that's going to keep happening. Once that becomes a virtuous cycle, monetization becomes more fluid, and you can imagine starting to look at models that treat television the same as the internet. And once you do, TV Everywhere becomes really interesting because you can really put in the hands of the programmers the ability to target their subscribers wherever they are, and contextually about what they're doing with the content. And to me, I think that just creates more value in terms of the interaction with advertising, and the programmers just got a better sense of where their content's being used, and they can use that in their discussions with advertisers.
Ian, tell us about HD and smooth streaming. What's happening with the sort of second tier of 1080? And there's a lot of talk about what HD is and what it isn't, and it's a term that's bandied about. But there's a lot going on now. What's happening, and what's the platform's involvement?
Sure. Well, I think HD is a pretty specific thing, and that's the province of high definition television on a TV. And honestly, I don't think that the internet is designed to handle true HD in the way that internet video flows today. So what is happening on the internet is what I would call high quality video. So it's much higher bit rates, and they're adaptive, meaning that they adapt to the network and the consumer's connection to it, so that you get the best possible experience all the time. And we're involved in that we, of course, integrate with the providers of the technology that give you the adaptive streaming, whether that's Microsoft, Adobe, Move Networks, you name it. We support them. I think one of the interesting challenges is not how do you present the highest possible bit rate to consumers, but how do you present the lowest possible good bit rate to consumers? Because there's an expense equation on the internet. It costs money, to stream the video, and you're trying to monetize that video. So to preserve margin, you've got to strike the right balance. And I think that's going to be an interesting case study over the next couple years, because you want as close to TV as you can get with the quality, but you want to do it in the most cost-effective way. And that's certainly a place that we're putting energy to make sure we can help do that for our customers.